Khaled spoke, I seen y'all both in Miami. Y'all performed like literally 5 minutes from each other on stage.
Yeah.
No, I wonder if y'all ever had a conversation since Joe is close to both of y'all.
I haven't really had a conversation with him. I seen him one time. Like, he's one of the ones I let him go. Like, one night we was on the tour with The Lot, and I just came in the dressing room because I already talked to Jada and them. We already worked on music and stuff like that, and he was back there talking, and he got a good look at my shoes.
What you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes when I was talking to him. But
so you did say something to him?
What's up?
Yeah.
I said he ain't.
But y'all just performed on stage like a week ago.
But Joe knows how to balance what's going on. All right, like he knows. So he'll go, oh yo, you good? Right? Okay, right here. Stay right here. I'm gonna send Khaled on and then get him out of here, and then you come on. Right?
50 Cent didn't just beef, he went to war, and DJ Khaled caught the full heat. This wasn't just bars, it was personal, with 50 dragging Khaled's family into the fire. The shots were savage, the shade relentless, no line was off limit. It's now stamped in hip-hop history as one of the wildest feuds ever. Asterisk.
Y'all got this little poem I wrote for DJ Khaled. Check this out, right? It's called I Just Want to Tell You What a Psychic Told Me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see. But I just want to tell you what it told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at sleep. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I'm not the kind of nigga you should with, babe. I'm special.
What made this whole situation even wilder? DJ Khaled wasn't even known for beef. The man was all about peace, positivity, and catchphrases. Most people saw him as the chill, good vibes only guy, always hyping others up, never tearing them down. So when his name got dragged into a feud with someone as savage as 50 Cent, fans were blindsided. But here's the twist. This drama didn't start overnight. It all traces back to the mid-2000s, when 50 was dominating the game as the face of Geek on it. On the flip side, you had Fat Joe holding it down for Terror Squad and DJ Khaled. That was Joe's right-hand man. So when things heated up between 50 and Joe, Khaled found himself smack in the middle of a war he never signed up for.
Got a good look at my shoes.
What you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes.
I'm saying stay away from him. Stay away from him. They go, I'm from New York. Got 100 guns, 100 clips, and they go straight to that. And that's what brought the Jadakiss and then what brought my Fat Joe issues later. It turned into those issues.
We had to support that, Ricky. You know.
No, I know. And I'm like this.
And they had to support they dude. It was they dude.
Yeah,
they had to support they dude.
No, what I'm telling you is that turned into New York. And 50 Cent is something else at that point after they become 100 guns, 100 clips, and I'm from New
It all popped off when Fat Joe teamed up with 50's arch nemesis. Yep, none other than Ja Rule. Joe jumped on tracks like What's Love in New York, and that last one. Fans took it as a direct shot at 50. By then, everyone knew 50 and Ja had one of the most vicious, drawn-out beefs in rap history. So when Fat Joe sided with Ja musically, 50 didn't take it lightly, not for a second. He didn't stay silent either. He came out swinging.
Fat Joe is me, man. Boy.
In 2005, 50 fired the first official shot with his diss track Piggy Bank, going in hard on Fat Joe. But Joe wasn't about to back down. He clapped back with My Foe, calling 50 a fraud and even accusing him of being juiced up on steroids. The insults got personal fast, and the tension was thick. By then, everyone could feel it. Things were reaching a boiling point. It wasn't a question of if it would explode, but when. And sure enough, it all blew up in front of the world. At the 2005 MTV Video Music Awards,
Joey Crack's my brother. That's one of my best friends. Yes. I'm the godfather of his daughter. Joey Crack is like, that's my brother.
We love Joey Crack.
Yeah, that's like, we just might not have the same mother, but we're twins.
Right.
That's my brother. Like, talk to him almost every day. Right. You know what I mean? But he's at my house, or, you know, now he's back in New York, but he's back and forth. So it's like, my love for Joey Crack is forever.
According to Fat Joe, 50 Cent showed up to the VMAs that night already on a warpath.
I did go because this is radio. I don't understand this. I'm getting out of jail.
Well, you giving DJ Khaled a 5, and then what does he do?
DJ Khaled, look at my hand. DJ Khaled, get out of here.
Nah, I can't believe it.
So I'm like, yo, Khaled. I swear to God.
That sounds wild.
You can ask him.
That sounds wild.
You looked at my hand. It's like, that don't even in my head was DJ Khaled.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah.
I just heard.
Oh, you heard that.
No,
he ain't say that.
He said that too.
During a commercial break, 50 started pacing the venue like he owned it, even marching up to the nosebleeds just to wave at Fat Joe. Dude was clearly gunning for a showdown. Joe didn't flinch. Right there in front of the crowd, he fired off some bold shots that had jaws dropping. Not long after Joe and Terror Squad dipped, 50 hit the stage, ran through a string of hits, even dropped Tony Yo-Yo's So Seductive. But it wasn't the performance that stole the spotlight. It was what 50 did after that had everyone talking.
Yayo was on Drink Champ. He said he came down here, he said he thought everything was cool. So he showed up at the studio, then all of a sudden, you ain't shake his hand, had your friend in the corner with that fire on him.
I don't know about all that. I know about the shaking hand part.
Okay.
I don't know about all that other stuff.
You okay?
You know what I'm saying? But I am the definition of loyalty.
Okay.
Anybody that know Khaled, I'm a loyal friend, and if you're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. But also a loyal meaning as in it's not just the word loyalty, it's family.
Yes.
Right? I'd be uncomfortable knowing that you and this person are not getting along, and I know it's serious.
Right.
I'm uncomfortable acting like everything is cool when I'd rather just be at peace and walk away from it.
With zero filter, 50 ended his set by hurling some wild, uncut shots straight at Fat Joe. Words so raw they couldn't even be repeated on air. That was the tipping point. The feud went fully public. And just like that, the rap game was split down the middle. Artists and fans were forced to pick a side and caught in the middle of it all. DJ Khaled trying to navigate the storm without getting pulled under. Back then, Khaled was still on the come up, working the boards as a Miami radio DJ and just starting to make waves as a producer. But more than anything, Fat Joe wasn't just a friend, he was family. Joe believed in Khaled before the world, even knew his name. In 2005, while Khaled was still hustling behind the scenes, Joe brought him into the fold, introduced him to the heavy hitters, and helped launch his rise. That kind of loyalty doesn't fade. So when 50 came for Joe, Khaled stood 10 toes down.
So you still admitted that it was a classic, and they hate me. So I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with that one. And you know what? You know what's crazy? I'm the best.
Listen!
You understand me? I'm the best. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because none of your projects are classic.
Things got real awkward for Khaled real fast. And honestly, this might be one of the most unintentionally hilarious moments from the entire beef. So here's what went down. Tony Yayo flew out to Miami to promote So Seductive, just doing the usual radio promo circuit. But even he knew stepping into DJ Khaled's station might stir the pot. Still, he showed up, and just like he expected, the vibes were off from the jump. Now, Yo-Yo is not known for making up stories, but when he first told this one, it sounded almost too wild to be true, except it was true. Years later, DJ Khaled confirmed it himself. Khaled explained it wasn't about hate, it was about loyalty. With Fat Joe in the middle of a full-blown war with 50 Cent, Khaled couldn't just roll out the welcome mat for a G-Unit soldier. So when Yayo walked in thinking it was all love, Khaled kept it icy, didn't even shake his hand.
Khaled's a faggot too. He's a faggot. That nigga's a sucker. I see him at the BET Awards. That's funny. Like, I remember seeing Khaled, but I don't remember seeing Rick Ross at all. Nigga told me he gave me a pass. Well, don't give me no pass, man.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, Tony Yayo claimed that Khaled's guy was standing off to the side, strapped, ready for anything full freeze-out mode. But Khaled wasn't done tossing shade. Fast forward to 2017, he pops up on Rhapsody, which still held weight in the culture. And during a segment where artists pulled classic albums from a bag, Khaled noticeably skipped over Get Rich or Die Trying. Let's be real, that's not just any album. That's one of the most iconic debuts in hip-hop history. Leaving it out didn't feel accidental, it felt like a statement. And when 50 caught wind of that clip, you know he wasn't letting it slide without a clapback dot by then. 50 wasn't even focused on Khaled. He was deep in a red-hot feud with Rick Ross. But somehow, Khaled still got swept into the mess. According to Ross and Khaled, it all kicked off at the 2008 BET Awards. They claimed 50 gave them a shady look, like he was plotting something, but 50, he denied the whole thing, saying he never even saw Ross that night, calling it pure fiction.